May I also recognize the President of Uganda Tourism Association, Madam Yogi Birikwa. Thank you so much for being with us. It's always a blessing to have the private sector with us. The tourism police is with us. And the Commandant, Madam Mastura Gonza, thank you so much for being with us. And allow me also to recognize the representative of the ED of CAA, Bwana Marvin Kagoro. Thank you so much for being around as well. A lot of members are with us. I did see Mr. Stephen Masaba, Director Business at the Uganda Wildlife Authority. Thank you once again for being with us. The number of partners that are joining us today, and of course, like I told you, the season is quite busy. Some are split in various areas, but allow me to recognize KCCA is with us. Capital City Authority is with us, and we're grateful to have you. Uganda Airlines is with us, and we are grateful to have you as well in this event. Nakao is with us, those into the art and craft industry, they are with us. The Miss Tourism campaign and the beautiful Miss Tourism ladies are with us, and they will be introduced to you in the goodness of time. We do have OTO, the Association of Uganda Tour Operators, and of course the Travel Agents Association along with us, and the Hotel Owners Association. We are a full package that is with us today. Like I did say, we are launching the campaign leading us to Powate, that is the Tell Your Story campaign, and a lot will be talked about. I do see quite a number of influencers who will be introduced to you so that they tell you the story of what Uganda is, the beauty of Uganda, and encourage all to be part of this exposition. Finally, we will launch the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo 2025, and this time we're looking at tourism and sustainable transformation. A lot you can see. There is very limited paper if you can, if you note it very well. You can also see very limited plastic bottles moving around, and quite a number of other initiatives. Utilization of our digital platforms and all that are themes that we are going to be selling out in this biggest tourism exposition coming on. Salvador, I want to thank all for coming, especially the media, for coming and shining light on this all, and allow me to say you're most welcome. Thank you so much.
I am very sure the stories are going to be very interesting. The number of passing outs are going to be documented in history as the highest ever recorded in the history of mountain climbing. No, I am sure day one we shall ask for a chopper.
Diplomatically, my name is Jackie Chandiru, but the way people know me outside there, is it okay for me to introduce myself? Yes. It's bad color gangster, straight from Kijoma, Marachaluba, Zamba, Wari, Jackie Chandiru. I haven't said anything bad. However, I've spoken about the power it is that I have as a woman from West Nile, from northern Uganda. And I've just said I am from northern Uganda, I am a girl from soil, and I am Jackie Chandiru. Good morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am more than privileged to sit here today and for the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo. And there's so much I believe that you can get or see when it comes to tourism in Uganda. However, just for a small part, if I take you a little bit upstairs there's a lot of things it is that we have. I will leave the cream or the best part of what you can find in northern Uganda for the end of this. We have stuff like national parks. We have the different things you can. We have the Makshan Falls National Park, for example. I have been there before, and it is beautiful. Though I'm scared of one thing, the gorge that leads into the Devil's Cauldron.
Good afternoon. My name is Golola Moses of Uganda. I am a champion kickboxing, as well I do boxing. I am a brand and I'm an ambassador. I want to thank God for today. This is so amazing. we are talking about, talk about your story. When I talk about my story, I can even speak it for 2 days. But what I want to tell the people, what I want to tell the world, that as they say that Uganda is a really part of Africa, I have visited it and I really came to understand that really it is a part of Africa. When it is talk about tourism, tourism, in all regions there is tourism. Northern Uganda, Western Uganda, Eastern Uganda, Central Uganda. Doesn't matter where you are visited, but you need to know the real location for that best thing you are looking for. The experience I've had in tourism, it's so amazing. I remember when I was in the Gulu, those guys, they have their dance. I danced with those guys. That was a very strong dance. I can't even forget. I have visited and I've also tried to visit by myself. There was a time when I was headed by Mr. Masawa. He told me to go and do a survey about Mountain Elgon. Mountain Elgon, we went there with my colleague Alex. We were received by Mr. John. He's the head of the tour guide about that place. They told us that hiking Mountain Elgon, it will take us 4 to 5 days. But I want to tell you, for us, we hiked it for 1 day. It's not a joking subject. Whereby even the time we are supposed to relax and have a refreshment, for us we already had the energy. The guys were like, oh my God, we have never seen such kind of the hike people like us. So we hike it in 1 day. So the challenge I got was about Mountain Result. I had my colleague say he collapsed. He collapsed. He didn't see all the challenge we went through. But I came to understand that Mountain Result is one of our biggest mountains in Africa. It was my first time to hear the glacier. I reached at the glacier and they said, oh my God. They told us about the pretty things we are going to meet. We saw them. I was the only person reached to the top when I was having a spine. Everyone was looking very good. But because of the journey, and I came to understand that everyone can make it. I even came out with a tour with Gola Moses, where fitness, wellness, and local tourism meet. I came to discover that most of our people in town there, they don't want to tour. They feel like touring is only for the people who are coming out from Uganda, out of Uganda. But touring is for everyone. So I told them this time is going to be wonderful. Get out of your office. Get out of your working place. Come and tour. It's the only way you can rehabilitate your brain. You can feel that, you feel the change in your life. Many people have their money, but they have not taken their time of enjoying themselves, taking care of themselves. So when you tour, when you go for an adventure, there are so many things you get. Your brain doesn't remain the same. Your feelings doesn't remain the same. So it doesn't matter where you are visited. We have visited all parts of Uganda, and these parts are beautiful. So me, I just want to call all Ugandans that you visit and see. Come and tell your story. For me, my story is too big. I can't even. Let me forgive you, my people. But I want to thank Talent Africa because it has been bringing me in wherever there is a trip. And what I want to tell also the minister and the guest of honor, I came with also with the team. They are with media. With media, they want to start documenting the stories of tourism. so that people out there, they can see and know more about tourism. I love culture and I promote culture. They want also to start documenting culture. As you see, many things are coming, the cultural places are getting destroyed, but if these things are documented, our young children and those who want to know about Uganda, they will have a chance to read and understand about Uganda. I want to thank the host, my brother from a different mother, Salvador. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Today marks another milestone in our journey to showcase Uganda as a top-tier tourism destination, not only in Africa, but in the whole world. We are excited to unveil what promises to be the most dynamic and impactful edition of Powate, the 9th edition of Powate 2025. As we prepare for this edition of Powate, I'm delighted to reflect on the success of the previous Powate event and the most recent Powate 2024 that happened in May 2024. Last year's Powate, the theme was responsible tourism. We saw an incredible turnout, support from partners, the tourism industry players, and many other well-wishers. And we had 230 exhibitors. We had 59 hosted buyers. These were travel trade partners and medias from other countries. They were from different countries around the world. We had 505 seminar participants because the seminar discussing the trend of what is happening in the tourism and travel industry across the globe is part of the menu of Powate. We had 423 trade visitors. These are people who are business people in tourism, but they did not have the opportunity to exhibit, but they still came in to do business, and they had business-to-business engagement. We had 3,050 consumers. These are interested Ugandans, inquisitive Ugandans who wanted to come and understand what is happening in the tourism sector, what exactly is happening with Powate, and we had over 3,000 of them. These very interesting numbers of participants underscores the growing recognition of Uganda's unique offerings and our collective efforts to promote sustainable tourism.
It is with great pride and excitement that we announce the 9th edition of Powate as we continue to position Uganda and the East African region as a premier tourism destination. Over the years, like everybody has said, I think the CEO made a very good analysis. Powate has grown from strength to strength. And last year, when we had Powate the first time at Speak Resort Munyonyo, everybody said it was the best of its kind, and most especially because of the world-class venue. And so I believe that Powate 2025 will be even bigger and better. So we have been growing from strength to strength, solidifying its place as a leadership platform and a marketplace for tourism buyers and sellers. Last year's edition, also held right here in Munyonyo, was a resounding success, bringing together key players in the global travel trade who also expressed interest in Uganda and Africa as a whole. This growth is a testament to our collective commitment to advancing the tourism sector and ensuring that Uganda is at the forefront of global travel. As part of the East African Community's regional marketing initiatives, Poate was identified as a strategic platform to showcase our tourism potential and to attract investment. I was very excited when I heard Dr. Ruparelia saying that when people come, even when they have come for this expo, and they see the beauty of Uganda and the potential, we even in that process attract investors. So I take this opportunity to warmly welcome our East African partner states to exhibit and promote the region alongside Uganda. Together, we can elevate East Africa's visibility on the global tourism map, and we can reinforce our shared vision of a thriving, interconnected tourism industry. This event is not just an exhibition. It is about creating real opportunities. Poate enables Ugandan tour operators and all other service providers to connect with key tourism markets at an affordable cost, facilitating linkages that drive business, growth, and economic impact. Additionally, it allows travel vendors and media professionals to experience firsthand the beauty and uniqueness of Uganda's tourism offerings, giving them the confidence to promote our country to the world. And like the CEO of UTB was saying, the government invests, even the private sector invests, because they will be paying for space at the Expo. But at the end of it all, there should be a benefit to government, to the private sector, to everybody that participates. So Poate 2025 is a key milestone in our journey towards achieving the tenfold growth strategy. I think Mr. Liazi talked about this, and maybe Peter Mwanja. The government has come up with this strategy of growing the economy tenfold. And for tourism, I keep saying, whereas government is saying tenfold, for us it's actually supposed to be 25-fold. So as you may know, this strategy is a vision we have set to increase tourism's contribution to our GDP by 10 times or 25 times in the coming years. Achieving this ambitious goal requires collective efforts from all stakeholders, both government and private sector, from the local communities, international partners, and events like Poate play a critical role in realizing this vision. By attracting global attention, bringing international travel agents, tour operators, and investors to Uganda, Poate will open doors for new partnerships and investments that will propel Uganda's tourism industry to new heights. The theme for this year's Poate has already been said, tourism and sustainable transformation. I just wanted to emphasize that this underscores our commitment to two critical areas. The first one being greening the tourism value chain to ensure that our industry grows in an environmentally responsible manner, and two, embracing digital transformation by leveraging technology, enhance tourism services, improve accessibility, and drive global competitiveness. Sustainability in tourism is vital for preserving our cultural heritage, for protecting the environment, and ensuring long-term economic benefits. The Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo will showcase Uganda's commitment to sustainable tourism through a variety of actions and initiatives. The importance of tourism to the country's economic and social transformation has been underscored in various government policy frameworks. I am glad to see the positive response of the private sector in promoting and investing in the country, and Poate is an important platform through which the government is supporting and scaling up these initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, the build-up to Poate has a number of events, and today we are launching the Explore Uganda, Tell Your Story campaign. In this program, we challenge Ugandans to visit our key attractions and share the experiences in writing, pictures, and videos using social media platforms. And I hope This campaign is going to go as far and wide as possible, especially with the young people who are very good with these platforms, and we would really like to see you embrace this campaign and share your stories. This campaign is designed to naturally build awareness and visibility of the diverse attractions in the country. I call upon all Ugandans to embrace the campaign, which will climax at the Poate 2025. Post your story using the designated hashtags and stand a chance to win and experience even more of the Pearl of Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of Uganda's tourism is bright as we officially launch Poate 2025 and the Tell Your Story campaign. I encourage all stakeholders to take full advantage of these platforms, forge partnerships, explore new markets, and contribute to the sustainable growth of our industry. It is therefore my great pleasure and honor, on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, on behalf of my ministers who are not here. The Commissioner told you we have so many activities going on. It is my great pleasure to declare the Pearl of Africa Expo 2025 officially launched. To God and my country.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to direct your attention to the streets as we unveil the look of the Poate 2025.